Hi everyone, welcome back. Today let's solve few sums on ratios and proportion. Consider the first question. A is to B is 4 is to 9 and B is to C is 9 is to 12. We need to find A is to B is to C. Here we are combining these two ratios and finding the value of A is to B is to C. Now, whenever we are combining two ratios, we need to see the terms of the given ratios. If you are considering the first one, here it is A is to B, and in the second case it is B is to C. And you can see that the term B is common in both these ratios. Now, whenever we are combining the ratios, we need to make sure the common terms will have the same values in both the given ratios. If you are seeing the values of A is to B as well as B is to C, you can say that the value of B is same. It's the same number in both the given ratios. So whenever we are combining, we can write the value directly as A is to B is to C is equal to 4 is to 9 is to 12. Since in the first case the value of B is 9 as well as in the second case the value of B is 10. So we'll just write it as 4 is to 9 is to 12. Consider the next question. A is to B is 2 is to 3 and A is to C is 2 is to 5. Here we need to find A is to B is to C. If you consider these two ratios, you can see that the first term is common in both the cases. Now, when we are combining, I have told you already, you need to make sure the common term will have the same values as the ratios. Here in the first case, the value of A is 2 and in the second case also value of A is 2. So, when we are combining, we can write this A is to B is to C as 2 is to 3 is to 5. Since the value of A is common in both the cases. So this is 2 and the value of B is 3 and C is 5. This is how we can find the ratio A is to B is to C. Now let's consider another question where the common term has different values. In the first case, A is to B is 3 is to 4 and in the second ratio, B is to C is 6 is to 7. In these two ratios, we have seen the term B is common and here the value of B in the first case is 4 and in the second one it is 6. So I have already told you whenever we are combining the ratios, we need to make sure the common term will have the same values. So we will just make the values of B in both the ratios equal. A is to B is equal to 3 is to 4 into 3. We need to make the common term with equal values in both the ratios. Now here if you are multiplying A is to B with 3, this we get this as 9 is to 12. 3 3s are 9 and 3 4s are 12. This A is to B and the second ratio B is to C is equal to 6 is to 7. This let's multiply with 2. So we get this as 12 is to 14. If you consider these two ratios, the ratios which we have obtained after multiplying the terms or making the terms same, you can see that the value of B in the first ratio is 12 and the value of B in the second case also 12. So before multiplying, you need to compare the values of the common term, that is the term which is in first ratio as well as in the second ratio, and check whether with which number you can multiply these two to make the value of the common term equal in both the ratios. Here if you see, you can multiply with 3. So 4 3s are 12 and 6 2s are 12. That is the reason we have multiplied the terms of the first ratio with the 3 and the second ratio with 2. So we got the value of B as 12 in both the cases. Now let's combine the ratios. It is A is to B is equal to 9 is to 12. B is to C is equal to 12 is to 14. So when you combine A is to B is to C, we can write this as 9 is to 12 is to 14. This is how we can find the value of A is to B is to C. Let's consider another question where A is common and we need to find A is to B is to C and the value of A is different in both the cases. If you consider the first ratio, the value of A is to B is 2 is to 5 and this in the second question it is A is to C is 3 is to 4. If you see the value, in the first case it is 2 and in the second case it is 3. So we need to make the value of A equal in both the cases. So if you multiply the first ratio with the 3 and the second ratio with the 2, we can make the value of A same in both the cases. So let's multiply this with 3 and the second one with 2. We can write the ratio A is to B as A is to B is equal to 2 3s are 6 is to 15. So this is how the first ratio changes and the second ratio is A is to C is equal to 6 is to 8. 3 twos are 6 and 4 twos are 8. So now if you are comparing these two values, you can see that the value of A in both the cases are same. That is, the first case also A is 6 and in the second case also the value of A is 6. Now let's combine and write these two. We'll write this as A is to B is to C is equal to 6 is to 15 is to 8. So this is how we can combine and find the value of A is to B is to C. Look at the next question. If m plus n by m plus 3n is equal to 2 by 3, find 2n square by 3m square plus mn. Here, the ratio is given in the fraction form. First, we need to find the value of m is to n, and then we can substitute those values in the given expression to find the value. Let's start simplifying this. It is m plus n by m plus 3n is equal to 2 by 3. Let's cross multiply this. This will be 3 into m plus n is equal to 2 into m plus 3n. This is 3m plus 3n. By multiplying 3 inside, the same way when you multiply 2 inside, on the right side you get this as 2m plus 6n. 2m, 2 3s are 6n. Bring all m to one side and n to the other side. We get this as 3m minus 2m is equal to 6n minus 3n. 3m minus 2m is m is equal to 6n minus 3n is 3n. Now let's find the ratio m by n or m is to n. M by n is equal to 3 by 1. Bringing n to the denominator here, this will be m by n, and here it is 3. 3 can be written as 3 by 1. This implies m is to n is equal to 3 is to 1. Therefore, m is equal to 3x and n is equal to 1x. Now let's substitute the values of m as well as n in this given expression. 2n square by 3m square plus mn. We get this as 2 into 1x the whole square by 3 into 3x the whole square plus 3x into 1x. This is equal to 2x square. 1x square is same as 1x square itself. So when you are multiplying the 2, this you will get this as 2x square divided by 3 into 3x the whole square is 9x square plus 3x into 1x is 3x square. And that's equal to 2x square divided by 3 9s are 27x square plus 3x square. And that is equal to 2x square divided by 30x square. By simplifying, you get this as 1 by 15. Therefore, the value of 2n square by 3m square plus mn is equal to 1 by 15. Consider the next question. A minus b is to a plus b is equal to 1 is to 11. Find 5a plus 4b plus 15 is to 5a minus 4b plus 3. So let's write this in the fraction form. This is a minus b by a plus b is equal to 1 by 11. As in the previous case, let's cross multiply this. We get this as 11 into a minus b is equal to 1 into a plus b. When you're multiplying 11 inside the bracket, you get this as 11a minus 11b is equal to a plus b. Now let's rearrange all the a terms to one side as well as b terms to the other side. We get this as 11a minus a is equal to b plus 11b, and this is 10a is equal to 12b. Now let's write this in the fraction form. 10a by b is equal to 12 and a by b is equal to 12 by 10. Just by bringing b to the left side and 10 to the right side, we get this as a by b is equal to 12 by 10. So let's simplify this. This will be 6 by 5. So we get the value of a is to b as 6 is to 5. We got the value of A is to B as 6 is to 5. This implies A is equal to 6x and B is equal to 5x. Let's find the value. 5a plus 4b plus 15 by 5a minus 4b plus 3. This was given in the ratio form. We have written in the fraction form here, and this is equal to, now let's substitute the values of a as well as b in this given expression. We get this as 5 into 6x plus 4 into 5x plus 15 divided by 5 into 6x minus 4 into 5x plus 3, and that is equal to 5 6 are 30x plus 5 4s are 20x plus 15 divided by 5 6 are 30, again 30x minus 20x plus 3, and that's equal to 30 plus 20 is 50x by adding the like terms, plus 15 divided by 30 minus 20 is 10x plus 3. Now let's take 5 common from these two. We get this as 5 into 10x plus 3 divided by 10x plus 3. Cancel the like terms here. We get this as 5, and this can be written as 5 by 1. Therefore, the ratio, we will get the ratio, this 5a plus 4b plus 15 as 5 is to 1 here. So, this can be written as 5 is to 1. The ratio of 5a plus 4b plus 15 is to 5a minus 4b plus 3 is equal to 5 is to 1. Now these questions are for you. Solve it and let me know the answer. If A is to B is equal to 4 is to 3, B is to C is equal to 6 is to 4, find A is to B is to C. Here you have to see the common term. B is having different values. You need to make it equal and simplify it. Now in the second case, if A is to B is 5 is to 3, find 5A plus 8B is to 6A minus 7B. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with more sums on ratio and proportions. Thank you.